flying high above ancient Greece in a game called Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's a beautiful day, at least in the game. Look at the bright sunshine. It does not look like that outside right now. Jay McGonigal in her TED Talk talks about how we can learn and use video games to solve problems. This is a great example of a game where you can learn from. All these ancient temples and buildings in Greece have all been restored with the help of historians and architects to make them as real as possible. They use experts in ancient Greek history and mythology and religion and culture to make the atmosphere of the world as real as possible. And in fact, they even have guided tour modes where they'll take you on a tour of Athens and explain all the different stuff that you would run into and see. So that's quite cool. In the video, she talked about World of Warcraft, which is a huge millions of players at a time sort of game, where the economy is also that large. Thousands and thousands and thousands of players at a time buying and selling goods. You can learn about teamwork in a game like, say, Fortnite. It's a lot more successful when your squad is working together and people aren't drifting off on their own, leaving you outmanned and outgunned, and that's been happening a lot lately. You can see the evolution of games here. You know, I've been playing almost 40 years, back from the Pac-Man days, where you'd run around and just eat pellets until you can't live any longer and you have to put in another quarter or restart the game. Now I have my friend Cassandra here, who's basically a super cool Wonder Woman-ish character who is pretty good at everything. And that in itself is just such a huge change. The reason video games are so exciting is because they're always improving and evolving, and there's a new console and a new sequel and new experiences to be had that you've never seen before. So if nothing else, video games are great for imagination and creativity and thinking about the future and thinking about what comes next. So I'm going to think about what comes next, and I think I'm going to climb up to where I started with my bird, and I will check you guys out later on. Have a great day. Bye.